Hey y'all, nobody's on. But listen, I'm bored. King's taking a nap. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys about sperms, lesbians, and babies. So when my wife and I were initially starting to try and get pregnant with King, we were going to use a friend. We're just like, we'll use a friend. And we were very ignorant to the whole process of having a baby without, the male. So we didn't really understand that there was a lot of legally, there were a lot of things that you had to do before the baby would be considered mine, because I'm not giving birth to the child. So when we started doing research and I started, I joined some Facebook groups or whatever, I kind of understood like the process of me not actually giving birth to King, but for him to be my son. Although in New York State, I can put him on, I'm on his birth certificate. So there's two lines on the birth certificate now, and it just says parent one or parent two or parent A, parent B, something like that. I can't remember. But so I'm able to sign his birth certificate. However, birth certificates are only legal in the United States. So if we were to go, out of the country, I would not be considered his mother because I didn't give birth to him and there's no court papers involved. So when I understood what had to be done at that time, we were like, we're going to go with the sperm bank, because when you use a sperm bank, that donor signs away all of their rights. So, you don't have to worry about getting someone to sign over rights. You don't have to worry about any of that extra stuff. So we just went with the sperm bank. Now, guys, sperm banks charge like upwards, maybe like $1,100 for sperm. And I'm not talking about like a lot of sperm. Y'all, it's probably like this much. It's the smallest amount of sperm. Yeah, I know there's a lot of sperm inside of that, but it's literally like that much. So it's one shot. You get one shot. You better make it work, because if not, then you have to wait a whole nother month until your cycle comes and you start all over again, right? And you're out of $1,100 for your sperm or whatever. Not to mention you pay for the procedure, so you're done. So there are some lesbians that don't want to go that route because it's not cost effective, let's be honest. So, there are sites out there that some people give their sperm away for free. I don't really understand how it works. I don't really know, what the process is. I don't know how, that these people are who they say they are. I don't really know. Now, I'm not judging. But what I am saying is it sucks. I know that, we are going against the grain, if you will. So we're kind of doing things a different way. So there's no man involved. I get it. So it's not going to be as seamless as I would hope it would be. But I just think it sucks that when you decide to be with who you love and you want to start a family, that it is so extremely difficult for us. Not everybody has $1,100, 2 and 3 and 4 or 5 times, because it took my wife and I 5 tries to get King. 5 guys, 5. Okay. 5 tries and a vial of sperm for every try. So it sucks. So I'm going to say that. So, when you see, now there are some lesbian couples, and no shade to them if that's what they choose to do. Some of them do get pregnant the natural way. A lot of them don't, but most of them do. No, I don't mean to say most of them do. I'm saying most of them, some of them do. I don't know. I know a lot of lesbians. I know they did not do that. They either got sperm and they did it at home with a turkey baster, or they used a friend. And, using a friend is fine, but it's a lot of legal stuff that you have to go through if you want to use a friend. And I just wasn't interested in doing all of that. Another thing I wanted to say is that when we used the sperm bank, there was so little black people. King has the only black donor that was on the site. And I mean, there was tons of donors. So CNY Fertility, which is who we used, they're amazing. They're here in Buffalo. And then there's one in Rochester and one in Syracuse. They are a sperm donation facility. I don't know if the one in Buffalo you can donate there, but I'm pretty sure the one in Syracuse, and I'm sure the one in Rochester. So if you know anyone, if you have any family members that would be willing to donate their sperm, I think that they should. It's a great way to help someone else in need. It's also a great way to get paid because you get paid for it. And not only do you get paid for it, but they give you a total workup. So, you'll know what's wrong with you because they don't sell just any sperm. When you purchase the sperm, it's like an extensive medical history from your donor. Blood type, everything, STD panel, and then they quarantine your sperm for 6 months because HIV can present itself later on. So you can test negative today, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're negative. It can show up at a later time. So they quarantine the sperm for up to 6 months so that they'll test it again in 6 months to make sure that everything is clear medically. So I think that's a good way for you guys, if you don't have health insurance or whatever, to donate your sperm, be able to get a free workup, and then, make sure that you're okay. And it's a great way to help other people. So just wanted to give that tad bit of information. If you know somebody that can use it, or that can use a couple of dollars that wants to help out someone, definitely tell them to look up CNY. They are in Buffalo and Rochester and in Syracuse. Then it will be a great way to help someone else in need. And yeah, so everybody have a great Saturday. And, y'all see my makeup in the cute? Listen, this girl did my makeup. Her name is Kamara. She works at the chocolate bar. She did an amazing job. And she was doing my makeup and we were chatting. And then she tells me she's still in high school. Y'all, she is still in high school. So if she is doing this in high school, I cannot wait to see what she's doing after she gets out of high school in a couple of years from now. Because she told me she's been doing makeup since she was, I think she said 15 or 16. So I think she did a really great job. Okay, everybody, have a happy Saturday. Bye.